Well, we're here looking to see what we can do when we go down to Jamaica. We're going to have a great trip. We have a great crew with us this year. We're continuing the great work and we're trying to see how we can improve it and make it a world-class medicine for Jamaica. It's all the needs of the people. We go where the needs are, and there's a lot of needs in Jamaica, so we don't really have any favorites. I think I'm probably more excited about the trauma conference, being able to bring Jamaica together and to understand trauma and the EMS services in Jamaica. I think is an important thing. So I guess the EMS program, it fits into the ultrasound program because they all work with technology and trying to improve the health care for every Jamaican. So they all come work together and come together in one. One love.
For journeying mercies that you granted us to get here safely. I want to ask you, Lord God, to help us on this mission, make everything a success, guide us on the roads, bless us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And so this is why this group was formed. It's called the JAHJAH Foundation. And it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, so that's why the name is probably what it is, you know. For some people who are traditional Jamaicans, JAHJAH Foundation is from the Rastafarian root of JAHJAH, which means Jehovah. Okay? For those of you who are Christians, it means Jehovah. For some of you who grew up in the era that I did, it means it's it's usually rebellious young men that refer to JAHJAH as whatever, and it's become more accepted that as soon as Bob Marley became more accepted. On this island, Rastafarian were viewed as outcasts. So when you tell somebody this is JAHJAH Foundation, they automatically, some will sneer up their nose, some will say, "Oh, it's cute," and they'll say a lot of different things. So you need to know what you represent. It's an organization where we try to lead by example and let them understand that just because it's a name, don't try to judge us just by what we do. And we do a lot of work here on the island. And we take on a lot of non-traditional topics that nobody wants to talk about, like HIV. This is why we go into the dance hall. We do, healing in the dance hall to make the younger folks more aware of HIV, and we do diabetes and hypertension. But our main focus is really the HIV to try and create more awareness. We know we're not going to find much young people who have diabetes, although we have picked up folks in the dance who do have diabetes and hypertension. That's, I don't know, we prefer to pick up a low yield, but we want to create the HIV initiative, and each year it's gained more and more acceptance. We have other organizations who want to come on board and help us to grow that initiative.
So we really, really, truly appreciate the sacrifices that you've made. Karen Shields, the one who's been nagging all of you for plenty of information, said this, that, and on your case. So I am the person on the ground here in Jamaica.
Okay, this is class 3, my classroom, and here we have the benches. They are so badly in need of repairs, or if we could get new benches, that would be so good, because right now they are not appropriate.
Trying to get everything together for this health fair. I'm responsible for supply, getting everything going, making sure everybody have their blood pressure cuffs, their stethoscopes, all that stuff that we need for the health fair.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you this morning? Good. All right, great. So we're going down to the Haile Selassie High School to do a health fair. Majority of the supplies are on the bus.
Dr. Renee Armstrong, and I am an emergency medicine physician at the Kingston Public Hospital. And I'm really grateful for the experience from this course. It showed me a lot about the application of ultrasound in a lot of different areas related to emergency medicine and otherwise. And I'm really grateful that JAHJAH Foundation has provided us with the opportunity to do this course for the last 10 years. Thank you, JAHJAH Foundation.
Hi, my name is Dr. Craig Gale, and I'm here at the JAHJAH Foundation ultrasound course at the Knutsford Court Hotel. And so far, we've been getting some really interesting and insightful information about how to use the ultrasound technology, especially in our emergency departments. And this is a very important step in improving the quality of care that we can offer to our patients that walk through the door with any form of trauma or any other situation that we think ultrasound technology can greatly help in terms of making quicker diagnoses, using less radiation therapy from x-rays, and just about getting more accurate data than just basic clinical examination. So we really do appreciate the efforts of the JAHJAH Foundation in helping us to get these kind of courses done so we can improve the quality of healthcare we can offer here in Jamaica.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nicole Campbell from Savlamar Public General Hospital. It's been great being here. The seminar is excellent, very informative. We've learned a lot so far, and the hands-on stations are just superb. I'm actually really proud of this whole organization, the JAHJAH Foundation, because it is really helpful in giving back to Jamaica, especially hospitals that really need stuff like my hospital. So I'm just extending thanks from me and the entire Savlamar Hospital for the ultrasound machines, because I can tell you we really needed them. So just thanks, and just continue to hold a seminar, and congrats on the 10 years.
Already in cardiac, right? Okay, so I'll leave that alone. And then you want to make sure that your dot is always pointing to his right shoulder, right? And you want to go to parasternal, third or fourth intercostal space. So once you stay within your window, you'll get all the images you need of the heart. Okay? From the correct window, you can turn 90 degrees, point it down, go up, and then go back to where you were before.
Hi, I'm Dr. Equiano. I'm from Spanish Town Hospital, and I'm currently at the ultrasound course. So far, the experience has been remarkable. I've learned new things. This is not the first time for me being exposed to ultrasound in the emergency setting, but I'm definitely learning new tricks, different ways that ultrasound can be used. For example, I've learned that ultrasound can help in differentiating asthma in a person with COPD versus a person in CCF by just doing a simple technique by putting a probe on them and actually listening. So that was very informative, because that's was one of my confounders while working in A&E. So far it has been a remarkable experience. I've learned a lot. I've definitely been helped in learning some new techniques and how to do things differently. So it's a good experience, and I'm grateful for it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mara Husang. I'm a pediatric emergency physician from Bustamante Hospital for Children. I've been participating in a 2-day ultrasound workshop lecture series put on by the JAHJAH Foundation and KPH. So far it's been very good, it's been very useful. Trauma is something that we see in emergency rooms, and being able to do the ultrasound, doing it fast, will help us in terms of managing our patients, to identify those who really need to go to surgery very quickly. It also helps in just the general management of our trauma patients. In the conference so far, we've been talking about topics, something that I don't really see in my practice with as a pediatrician, and hope not to see, but it's very useful for the adult physicians that are here, and a skill to have just in case I have that odd patient. So overall, I think it's very good, and it's good to expose others to what ultrasound techniques are there, so we can use it as an extension of our examination. Just another tool in our arsenal in terms of managing our patients in the emergency room more effectively and efficiently to get them onto their definitive management.
The JAHJAH Foundation is celebrating 10 years of its ultrasound conference, targeting the teaching of ultrasound techniques to doctors work in the emergency room, and we have extended this training to anesthetists and surgeons as well. This year's course, we have had the large numbers of attendants so far, 30. Plus, we had a guest visitor yesterday, a nurse. So we had 31 people yesterday and 30 today. So the largest number of students we've had. So far, the students have been enthusiastic and seem to be grasping the techniques and doing it very well. The instructors are great, and we're happy to have all of them back every year. The feedback is great. Looking forward to next year again, probably have 40 people. If we had more ultrasound machines, we could accommodate more students, really, since it's a hands-on, and to have 3 machines, it's actually 10 to 1, so more machines at the courses would be helpful, but we're grateful for what we have, and the training goes on.
Maybe take a deep breath and hold it again. So here's liver, right? And then kidney is showing up right here next to it. See, this is kidney. Here is the cortex, which is dark on the outside, the medulla, which is light. If there were something like hydronephrosis, you would see like pockets of dark fluid showing up again. And what we're looking for is there's no stripe in between them.
We're here at the Haile Selassie High School, where we're doing a health fair for the community of Painland, which is the area in which Haile Selassie High School is located. Today we have medical professionals behind those screens. They are seeing patients. We have 3 doctors behind those screens seeing patients. We have patients here waiting to be seen by the doctor.
Okay, so we've been here at the high school since this morning, just seeing high school students and seeing children of all ages, really. Just doing checkups. We are also seeing some adults as well. Physical exams, all the doctors here. We've just been doing the best that we can and seeing as many people as we can.
I'm Eddie Garcia. I'm a 3rd-year emergency medicine resident at Rutgers, and I'm here with the JAHJAH Foundation to try and establish an international elective for my program and to help the people of Jamaica out. We had an ultrasound conference today. We spoke to a lot of doctors, residents, and medical students about using ultrasounds in their departments. I specifically went over gallbladder ultrasound, but we also talked about cardiac ultrasound, OB ultrasound, critical care ultrasound, many of them. It went really well. It was really interesting to see how everything came and got put together after hearing so much about it from Dr. Dixon for years now. I get my impression about the JAHJAH Foundation from the people who work for it. Everyone comes here, they're so passionate, they're volunteering their time, and they come back again and again. And we even have someone who comes and tries to document all of this for us. Everyone is just really enthusiastic, and to see people being able to come and get their healthcare needs taken care of, that's really important. I think that this has opened my eyes quite a bit more to what, if you just put your mind to it, you can start something of your own as well. I know that Dr. Dixon decided to start this ultrasound conference 10 years ago, and the JAHJAH Foundation at the same time. And he was one man, and now we have a group of 20 people here doing the work that he came up with. And it's something that shows me that with a little bit of hard work, I can make my dreams or my plans happen as well.
I'm Claudette Powell, registered nurse, Vice President of the Jamaica Nurses Group of New York, Chair of the Jamaica Diaspora Health Sector Northeast USA. This is my first trip here with the JAHJAH Foundation, and going to the Haile Selassie High School Health Fair was truly a rewarding experience. We were able to provide health care to children at the high school level. As a nurse, for the first time, I was able to work with the dentist. I helped to provide dental care, such as during the finishing touch after the dentist worked with the children. I saw where the children, just the whole atmosphere, everyone was quite accepting. There were parents, the teacher, the principal really accommodated us to make sure that we were able to provide the service within the allotted time. This convinced me that JAHJAH Foundation is one of the model missions within the Jamaican diaspora health sector. I saw where the team, these were various volunteers from mainly the Connecticut, New Jersey, New York. I personally met most of them for the first time, and it's amazing. It's as if we were all together before. We went there, we improvised, we had makeshifts, just even to see the dental chair, how these dentists pull the chairs together, you would think you're in a first-class dental office. And again, I like the camaraderie and I like the teamwork.
With the luster MGM and
JAHJAH Foundation, you don't know, it's a product. So that's it. Big up all our St. Paul, you know, so this and everyone, so you don't know school against school, you don't know to our own works. Yeah, man, you don't know, go on with them. Do you want to say that to you, you don't know myself, so all works. So that's why.
Good that people from abroad can come here and help us to build our health system. It's really good.
Pretty clear? Yes, ma'am. Any questions? No. Great.
Good morning from JAHJAH here in Montego Bay today at the Herbert Morris School, and this is the dental department here. We have extractions and cleanings here for most of these high school students, and we have a team of 3 dentists working today, and we have assistance from nurses from abroad as well as some nursing students, which is very helpful. So we're doing hygiene instructions for the students here as well, and promoting just prevention in dentistry. So we hope to be back again next year and hope to see improved results with the children. But great day, and our setup is going well, and we're happy to be here.
Hi, my name is Ashley Robinson, and I'm a student of this noble institution, the Herbert Morris Technical High School.
Hi, my name is Adrienne Stone. I'm also a student of this noble institution.
Hi, my name is Ashley Kirkcallie, and I'm also a student of this institution.
It's a really good thing because last year some students have died based on these things, so it's a good thing that they are checking on the students' health that are athletic and doing sports.
I think it's good and inspiring that Jamaicans abroad are doing this.
I think it's a good thing because it helps the athletes be healthier and prevents death and other injuries that can happen to them.
I'm Markadane Miller. I'm an EMT, trained EMT. I work at Ray and Nephew in the chemistry lab, and I'm a part of the emergency response team at Ray and Nephew. I'm also a member of the JAHJah Foundation. To speak on the conference, I really think JAHJAH Foundation is doing a good job where the conference is concerned, because now that we're here, where we have majority of the emergency personnel in the country, listening on the problems that we have. I wasn't fully aware of that there was only 6 sites in Jamaica that has ambulances, and clearly now I understand that there is a serious weight on finances where the ambulance service is concerned. And the presentations were very good, very educating. You know, they really highlighted a lot of stuff that we as EMTs know that it actually exists, but actually hearing it from persons that are running the major departments that lead in the trail, it's really, really, really important to know all this information. I'm really proud to see such a conference manifest itself.
Hi, my name is Barbara Clark Grant. I work at the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, Hanover. This trauma conference has been very good since we have experienced a lot of gunshot wounds, motor vehicle accidents, and I work in the accident and emergency department, so it is very informative and helpful.
I'm William Dixon. I'm the 2IC for the Jamaica Fire Brigade Emergency Medical Service, and I think JAHJAH Foundation is really good. I notice what they are doing is enhancing the Jamaica Fire Brigade, enhancing medical service, and enhancing pre-hospital, which is what we are needed. In Jamaica, as you don't know, what we found out is a lot of time we have persons who just come talk. And I clearly glad that the JAHJAH Foundation, what they're doing is that not only talking, but they are bringing to us the expertise in the training. I noticed Dr. Fox his presentation was really lovely. And also they are willing also to help us with equipment, help us with tools, and help us with the learning, which is what we really need.
My name is Dr. Adovsky. I'm a medical doctor here in Jamaica, in Montego Bay. I worked in the grill for 17 years, and actually 2 months after I started, the EMS started in the grill, and I was really happy with it. And I'm seeing some of the guys here that I worked with there. The conference today, it's been very useful. Updating me on the emergency medical system that's available for us right now, and I look forward to tomorrow as well. And actually this afternoon. So thanks very much for putting on a great conference.
Hi, my name is Marshige Sukra. I'm a registered nurse. I currently work for G West Medical in Montego Bay, where we're establishing an urgent care and emergency facility. I'm here today at the JAHJAH Foundation Trauma Conference, and so far it's been really good. As a person who has recently completed PALS and ACLs myself, I find that this conference today is very beneficial to me and my organization in the future, as well as it has helped me to be a better person and to deliver better care because of what they are teaching today at the conference. I really appreciate this, and I hope that next year they will be here again and that will be even greater.
I'm Dervan Dockery, Warrant Officer Class 2, Jamaica Combined Cadet Force, and the seminar so far has been good. It's very educational, and I believe it's something that Jamaica is in need of, and it's going well so far.
My name is Shadia Walter Seaton. I'm an emergency medical technician at the Jamaica Fire Brigade. My feedback on the conference so far, it's really eye-opening to be introduced to an ideal situation in the medical field, and it also enlightens our limitations as a nation and where we need to look at the emergency medical service, the entire service of health as a holistic entity, and where we can do improvements and collaborate with other agencies to make it a better entity. So in the long run, all of us could benefit and see better health services being offered to everybody.
My name is Venice Walters Wainwright. I am a sergeant at the fire department. I am also an emergency medical technician. The conference so far is very informative. Actually, what we want to hear, we're actually hearing it.
Hi, my name is Sharon Miller. I'm a critical care nurse at the Black River Hospital. This conference so far, it has been a very interesting one, educational and informative as well. We are able to learn or be introduced to some of the emergency medical services that are available in Jamaica, what is in the pipeline, you know, in terms of what the ministry has in place to roll out so that the service can be better in the public system. Persons who are the movers and shakers behind this JAHJAH Foundation can look at different aspects as well, not just emergency, but other services in the healthcare system that needs to be highlighted and that needs to be improved. So I think so far it has been a good experience.
Well, I'm Gary Morgan. I work with the fire department. I'm superintendent, responsible for taking care of the emergency medical services throughout the island. Yes, today I'm here enjoying this conference. I think it's well put together. It's enjoying the topics, and the presenters are doing a fine job in presenting. I commend the JAHJAH Foundation for putting on this program for us, even as EMTs working in the pre-hospital environment. This is, you know, information that we need, information that even our director here do appreciate. So going forward, I'm sure it will be, you know, of some benefit to us somehow. And I hope that they continue to do this every year. I do enjoy it, and I hope that they'll get more support from the brigade going forward.
push and spread, push and spread. It should never take you more than 4 or 5 times to really get into the chest on somebody. But one of the things that I see frequently in trainees is they just spread. And just spreading is not going to get you where you need to be. You need to actually push and spread, push and spread, push and spread. So this is what happens. When I made my incision, I put my Kelly in, I hit the bone, I hit the rib. I go right up over the rib. The first thing I do is I lift my hand, because if you keep going, advancing this way, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the intercostal, the neurovascular bundle at the bottom of the other rib, and you're going to cause a problem. So the second I get over the rib, I raise my hand. This straightens out my instrument to over the rib, push and spread, push and spread, push and spread. And once you feel like you're through most of the muscle, what you really have to do is just push, as all of you know who have put these in, right? Because it's difficult to get through the pleura a little bit. So you just have to take your hand off it. You want to try to prevent an explosive insertion. That's the biggest thing.
My name is Hezedine Smith. I'm the Assistant Chief for EMS at Orlando Fire Department. Today I'm here in Montego Bay at the JAHJAH Foundation's first trauma conference, and I'm so excited to be a part of this organization to contribute to their endeavors in the Caribbean. Today they've actually done a lot of hands-on training where EMS professionals and also allied health professionals and medical doctors are involved in the various aspects of clinical care and practice. They have an opportunity to do some hands-on practice after some lectures this afternoon. So I think JAHJAH Foundation is doing a good job. They've been doing it for a number of years, since about 2007, and I'm glad I'm able to be a part of the first trauma conference representing Jamaica, and also contributing to the efforts of JAHJAH Foundation.
Hi, my name is Dr. Blaise Ferraris. I'm a first-year emergency medicine intern at Rutgers New Jersey Medical School, and this is my first time here with the JAHJAH Foundation in Jamaica. So a couple things, we've gone to a couple schools. I've met many wonderful people. We've done some echo screening, some EKGs for some athletes as well. We've also helped out with the Ultrasound conference for 2 days, and then on our last couple of days we also participated in a trauma conference here in Montego Bay. The experience has been incredible for me. I didn't know what to expect coming here, but a couple things have really stuck out. The people that I've met, the Jamaicans that we've been helping have been incredible. The amount of stories that I've heard, the experiences that they go through are just so incredible to hear, and it was great to know that we were helping them, and that they were telling me afterwards just how much of a difference we were making. The other thing that's really stuck out to me as well is just the great people here for JAHJAH Foundation as well. It's just a great close-knit people that just love to work hard. They're so eager to help, and they're so eager to share their experience with everybody as well. Well, it's great that we're helping out so many people. I think our health fairs are incredible. I think our health fairs are great. But JAHJAH Foundation is really good about creating, or at least creating opportunities for lasting change. I've heard a bunch of times on this trip what they call the ripple effect. Just, if you teach someone how to use an ultrasound, if you teach someone, basics of a trauma assessment, it's not just going to help them, but they'll teach it to somebody else. And you just, it'll just keep, the ripple effect will just continue, and it'll create on just a sustainable change. Overall, it's been just such a wonderful experience for me. I definitely would love to come back here. I think that there's a lot more work to be done, and I'd love to be a part of it.
Our group is the JAHJAH Foundation. It's Jamaicans abroad helping Jamaicans at home, and we're a team of medical doctors, nurses, dentists, and we come and do volunteer work here on the island. Yes, big them up, JAHJAH Foundation, JAHJAH. All right, keep doing what you're doing. All right. We appreciate it.
My name is Veronica Gaino, and I'm the principal of Iris Gelly Primary in Arnett Gardens, St. Andrew, Jamaica. Iris Gelly is a primary school in the inner city, as I said, of Arnett Gardens. We have over 1,200 children on roll, ages 6 to 12. It's a welcome initiative, and we appreciate the efforts of JAHJAH Foundation. It's needed in this community. In a country where healthcare is free, sometimes we don't get to access it readily because of the crowd at the places. So we appreciate this effort. But then there are others who need it and don't get it. Just in November, the JAHJAH Foundation was on board again to help us. So we received 4 computers which are presently at the wharf waiting to be cleared. We need lots more computers. As we said, our population is over 1,200. In this day of advanced technology, we need more computers for the children to be computer literate. JAHJAH Foundation, you're a blessing to Iris Gelly and to the people of Arnett Gardens. We thank you much for this initiative, and we hope the partnership will continue.
I am the guidance counselor, Mrs. Carol Tucker White of Iris Gelly Primary School. You know, this is a very great institution. You know, this is like a glass of water to a thirsty soul, because you know, and I wish that more persons were really informed about it, because even the dental care, believe you me, the children need these services. You know, many times you refer them to see the psychiatrist and the parents don't take them. For some reason, they don't take them out there. But guess what? The doctors, the nurses, the counselors are here today, free of cost, to help, to guide. You know, it really take off so much burden off our shoulders. You know, it is really a blessing, and I wish this could happen more often, that JAHJAH Foundation could come on a regular. I know it's not possible, but we are really giving thanks for this great initiative. It's very good.
Thank you for coming to our school today.
Thank you, JAHJAH Foundation, for coming to our school today.
My name is Ricky Allen.
When you grow up, what would you like to be?
A teacher. Thank you, JAHJAH Foundation, for helping us.
Yeah, JAHJAH Foundation. Yeah. JAHJAH Foundation, best of the nation, purple and white with no hesitation. Help the youths, take the pain from painland. JAHJAH Foundation. JAHJAH Foundation, no registration. Come a hotel, come world meditation. The food, the water, the best of the nation. CT scan, put the money on the brain, man. The heart, the rate, the blood, the pressure. If a nigga juke it, make you run like the weather. Tick tock, and a clock, I got talk. JAHJAH Foundation, I help you ease back. We go in the room, the ink it stamp. JAHJAH Foundation, the pan we on. Purple and white, but the ink it can. JAHJAH Foundation, #1.
JAHJAH Foundation protect me when we step on the track field. Some boy don't know how pain feel. Thank JAHJAH Foundation team. JAHJAH Foundation check my heart for ensure so nothing wrong. And when we step on the field, I know we sturdy and strong. 8 and 15, the distance so long. And long jump, nobody not collapsing at the sun. The people not the stands are try because they know they can. And if check my heart, they know that a JAHJAH plan.
I'm excited about participating. So far, there's been such a great need for dental care, so I'm excited just to be able to help.
We're here today at Ulster Springs. We're going to be helping the community. I'm here with a bunch of nurses, doctors, dentists. We have an OBGYN on deck here, also some other volunteers. And looking forward to helping people here and hoping to make a change, make a difference, because that's what JAHJAH Foundation is about.
Oh, it's a wonderful feeling, well appreciated by the community because we're talking about it for a while now. We are word to word, so we appreciate it.
Yes, sir, it is a good thing you are doing and we appreciate of it, sir.
The program is a nice program, you know, because enough of the poor people they need to get the help from the doctor. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because some of them can't afford it. You get it, you know? So we appreciate it a lot, you understand?
Families that have like a double number, so they'll have like a pediatric, or they'll have an adult, and they'll have OB and adult. Whichever line is shortest, get them there. And then if they have something else, you have to give the paper back to them.
This is the president of the Friends of Ultrasound Hospital.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
And who's the gentleman in the middle?
Byron Smith.
Here. What's your role today, sir?
Public Relations Officer.
Well, so far things are going well. We appreciate the support that we are getting from JAHJAH and the excellent work that they are doing. We are here to provide our both moral and whatever other kind of support we can give.
Right. What about you?
Well, so far I'm pleased with the attendance. Turnout was good. And also the staff from JAHJAH Foundation, they're doing a very good job. And we look forward for the continued support.
Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Show them now, JAHJAH Foundation. Tell your JAHJAH Foundation. It's a JAHJAH Foundation. Hey, hey. Jamaicans abroad helping Jamaicans at home. JAHJAH Foundation. Going well. It's amazing. We have so many people waiting and we're hoping that we'll get to see everyone today.
And it's great that we have a bunch of different specialists come together so that these people in the town can see physicians for whatever problems they have. Dental problems, gynecological problems. There's some pregnant patients here with some complaints, and then of course the medical doctors and the pediatricians.
We have a baby that's very weak, having some difficulty breathing.
Actually,
So we're sending her to the hospital. She's in distress right now, trying to give her oxygen before leaving.
This is my third day on the job and I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to the next 15 years or more.
Cutting up some vegetable, some carrot, onion, sweet pepper for going at the brown stew and the curry just now. This is curry chicken.
Curry chicken?
Yeah, this is a curry chicken.
Right.
Today went pretty smooth. I mean, I was shielded from whatever chaos was going on outside, but at least for us in the medical part, it went pretty smooth. I think we had a good meeting in the beginning with Tagore. It's just kind of assigning roles, like who would be what rooms would be what, and he also did a good job of kind of making us aware of what problems we might get, like if people just are going to request an ultrasound and they don't need it, so we had those things. We had like responses prepared. And also Jones was giving me heads up of just some things you might see, the symptoms we might see too. So it was good to get the good frame of mind coming in here.
And other missions that I've done, I think this one has ran very well. This is my first day as far as doing a health fair, but I think I don't really know as far as the medical side any other ways to improve. I mean, maybe flow and just having someone readily bring the patients back as opposed to us having to go out and grab them.
The supplies, I think we all can probably pack a little to take with us. I mean, you can give us a list, anything. I'm willing to do it. I'm quite sure a lot of us is willing to do it. So like little things like thermometers and things like that, we needed that in a couple of places and we didn't have it. I don't mind doing it. You can just send out a list, anybody. Yeah. Delegation, what Tagore did today, it kind of made it easier. We all knew where our role was right from the door. Erica, when she did it yesterday, she knows the strength of the nurses, so she knows where to place them. It just makes things roll a little faster.
The high expectation that you have for patients that work is a privilege. And if you work, I work in Manhattan, so the high expectation that you have for patients that you work in Manhattan, it should be the high expectation and the high ethical standard profession that you should have over here. So for me, that's what I believe in, right? Just because we train the poor and impoverished and people who have never seen a doctor in 10 years, that does not mean that they give us the right to be unprofessional. I'm not saying we are, but I'm just saying we still have to emphasize the high ethical, high ethics and high professionalism.
The mission evolves every year, and every year I look at the schedule and I'm like, we want more? There's like I know, right here for better. What are you doing now? It's like, but it's a testament to Dixon doing more and more. 2 years ago, I came here with Dixon and scouted this entire place, and I remember we were going through dusty tables, and we were going through this room that has I don't know what that kind of incubator there was, and we was what do we do with this place? It's big and it's not being used, and what can we do and where can we put things and how can we set this place up and how can we make this the vision that we want to see it become. And we started off, Crunch and I, in the back, and that whole place was empty and open, and we were just me and him seeing patients back there.
Thank you, JAHJAH Foundation, for helping us.